I can't be a girl's girl and still fuck somebody that's in a relationship. If I'm out here, oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, right.
You can't be a girl.
I don't owe that nigga nothing. I don't owe that bitch nothing. He
No, but
All right, we got Mona, aka Don't Call Me White Girl, defending Summer Walker for taking Tori Brixx' man, Rich the Kid. Let's check this out. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe. Let's get it.
Back to their baby mom, like people do that. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like go back home. I don't get what the point of contention of that would be. Like even her fucking on him, he fucking on a lot of people. It's Summer Walker. Like, I mean, why wouldn't she fuck with him? You know what I mean? Like does Summer Walker give you, she got a good picking niggas? Exactly. Neither one of y'all have a good picking. And with the girl responding talking about, that's my fiance. That's your fiance and a couple other bitches. Little do you know. Exactly.
I got a whole different view on this whole shit.
You look disgusted.
Break it down.
I am disgusted. And I mean, like you said, a nigga gonna be a nigga and niggas gonna do what they do, but
a girl can't be a nigga.
No, I think a lot of women, especially in the media, who play into this whole girls image, and you know they hold women down and they want to have that level of respect. And you know, I represent just they don't. They be out here on grimy shit, moving just as nasty as the niggas. And then when you get this moment to go ahead and really show your true character is, you show it. Like, women be on bullshit. And as many women that like to play that whole image is, oh girl, I love you, girl, I'm all for my sisters. No, y'all don't. Y'all don't be fucking with women.
Summer Walker doesn't give, first of all, doesn't give girls girl, but it's my thing. I can't be a girl's girl and still fuck somebody that's in a relationship. If I'm out here, oh, okay.
No.
Shit, yeah. Right.
You can't be a girl.
I don't owe that nigga nothing. I don't owe that bitch nothing.
No, but you owe, if you have some level of morals, if you have some level of morals and you have some level of understanding for relationship.
I want to hear from each of y'all on this. So
if you have some level of, if you have some level of morals, some level of standard, and some level of how you would like to be treated, and you say you want women to be, you know, treated a certain way, but then you going around and you moving nasty like that, where you comfortable with saying, well, bitch, I was just a slide. It's like, you're not really for women.
When does Summer say that?
I'm not saying,
I'm only talking about this situation.
I'm using this as an example of that. Now, I'm using this as an example of some of that I see that a lot of women play into, where they like to partner in that level of women camaraderie and all that other shit. And then when you have those moments, you show your real quality of person isn't that. This was a moment for you to say, yo, this nigga got a wife, he got a girl, let me leave that alone. Not let me go ahead and benefit what I can get out of it. But then now when the negative connotation come from it, you want to go ahead and run from that stigma that's put on you now. Like, that's nasty.
I don't see her running from it.
I feel like the non-girls girl move would be to try to make that your man. Like, I'm fucking on him, that's it, I don't want him.
That's
you ain't
not
gotta post my
shit.
audio. But it's the thing, this is what irritates me about the girls girl thing. We women are set to this rules, we girls girl, because the girls selling R&B. So to a certain extent, you want to give girls to that extent, but she don't give girls girl to me.
She don't, not to me
Summer
either.
gave motherfucking anxiety and depression, and she got up out of that, and now she could talk to humans. That's what Summer gives to me. Other than that, I feel like it's never gonna be a time where a man is fucking somebody bitch, and it's like, you ain't a good bro, you ain't a good nigga. It's like,
yo, you was just
cares.
online tight posting about the, you know, talking about how the Lil Meech nigga walked the girl, faked like it was his cousin and all that. You felt the way about that. So you obviously a woman that don't like to see your nigga going around and doing some funny shit on you. But yet you have no problem getting online and bragging about the funny shit you was doing with somebody else's. It's nasty. It's nasty. Come on.
But it's online.
I'm seeing shit different.
It don't matter.
Old girl leaked it. I'm responding to it.
Facts. That's where I'm
like,
at.
it seems like you been knew what it was. You knew what I was. I didn't want your dude. I told him to stay with you.
Bro, she called me Pizza Hut. She know what's up.
That's still disrespectful. That's still disrespectful and embarrassing.
Y'all are bugging.
Yo,
you can't say that. Cause
that's my point.
Even if Shorty did leak the shit, cool. Let's say the other girl leaked it.
Yeah.
Your response is your response.
Correct.
You told another chick's dude, yo, just get a side burner for me and put me in your phone as Pizza Hut. Cool. You got to live in that. Don't get on there and start trying to ridicule the other chick.
She shouldn't have gave it up after the joint got leaked.
And you a rat.
Okay, I give you that.
No,
Like, yo, you-
I knew
no,
he
no,
was
take
gonna
it a
say
step
that.
further.
You know where I'm going with it, my
take-
nigga. We gotta
say that.
understand it. You sitting here telling on me. We fucking on a sneak.
Ish, take it a step further. How many times have we seen this woman in public go through whatever little bullshit in her relationship, and she's been brokenhearted? She's been in a few relationships.
Oh, I don't know that.
But
Yes.
have y'all seen her
She's
go
been-
at the side,
on
bitch?
it. No. We've seen her just not like the treatment she's gotten from her man in respects of being cheated on and being mistreated.
I
So
get
for
that.
now, for you to be the woman on the other side that is now partaking,
Yeah.
it's
Yo,
fucked up.
it
I
might
don't want
be
to hear you. I don't want to hear your
gotta
shit
go-
about.
It might be fucked up,
I mean,
but
that's
as a
different.
person that's done that before, specifically that, been cheated on in a long-term relationship and was like, I'm only targeting women that's in relationships now.
Yeah, it get like
So that
just
make you
because-
fucked
but
up.
I'm saying,
That's your own trauma, my nigga. That's your
Fam,
trauma
I would
response.
like to use you. I would like to finish.
All right, so first I want to address Imani's point, which was talking about Summer Walker coming off as a girl's girl, and I do agree with that. She comes off as somebody who's willing to work with other female artists. We see her not only doing features, but hanging out with other females in the industry, going to the club. I want to say I've seen her hang out with a lot of these girls from Instagram, not even just singers like, you know, the Aries of the world, maybe even Carisha, who's also an artist, but y'all know we look at Carisha kind of different. Like she a rapper / influencer at this point. But we see Summer Walker hanging out with all the girls, so I'm not mad at anybody who says she comes off as a girl's girl. And the idea that she would get on the internet and brag about sleeping with somebody else's man, I can see somebody saying, hold on, maybe you're not really a girl's girl. And another point is, it was a lot of females on the Shade Room in those comment sections who were saying, Summer feels like she's bullying Tori. And I saw even people saying, you know, this gives, like, this don't give girl's girl. This gives evil. People was calling her a supervillain and saying she was going into her villain arc. So let's not act like it was a lot of people sitting up there championing her for doing this. I get it. Some people don't blame her. Yes, a couple of things that she said in that response was funny. When she started it off saying, you know, oh, let me move these flowers that your man just bought me that had me on the floor rolling. But at the end of the day, morally, it wasn't a good look. And as an artist, I don't think it was a good look for her. And I don't think that it helped her with this album. I think it changed a lot of her fans' opinion of her. I think it's some people that look at her kind of funny now. And I don't think she should go in a direction where she start putting out music where she's singing about effing people's men. That sound effect, it was so late, wasn't it? But yeah, I don't think that should be her angle now. Like her next album is going to be about being a side chick. And yeah, it was cool when she was sprinkling a little of that in her songs. You know, I might just be a hoe and all this other stuff. But when you see her on Instagram Live and her kids making noise in the background, her kids with other men, as she talks about how she knew she was messing with somebody else's baby daddy / fiance, and she was just cool getting the money and the gifts, and she really didn't like him like that. But also to double down and tell Tori Brixx in a bragging demeanor, yo man left your kid's birthday to come hang out with me and give me money and give me gifts. I don't think that's a good look for her. Now for me, I always felt like Summer Walker gave ex-stripper, gave basically the R&B Sexy Red. But does she make good music? Yes. Can she sing? Yeah, she all right, but she's more of a a writer to me. You know, she's a really good writer. I don't think she has the best vocals in the world, but I'm not going to sit here and go on some long rant about her music. The songs are fire. The music is fire. I'm just talking about vocal performance. But anyway, you know, she a cute girl. Is she doing a little too much with the surgery? But see, the surgery adds into what she giving. She kind of giving like black bimbo. You see what I'm saying? And so I wasn't really surprised by the situation. I was just surprised at how blunt she is about it. And I think in her mind, it matched up with the rollout. You know, the album cover with her, with the old rich man, a homage to Anna Nicole Smith when she married that old guy and they took that picture. That's like the exact same picture. So she kind of copied that. And that was dope. But I think sometimes it's a difference between entertainment and real life. And so now people in real life know, Summer Walker, that we can put you in the same category as Sweetie. Like you selling coochie, essentially. And I think another issue I have with it is because you think to yourself, remember, she was bragging about being rich and talking about how Tori supposedly leaked this and she needs to get some attention on her career and I'm rich. But I think for most of us, you think to yourself, okay, if you that rich, you shouldn't need to move like that. Now I get it. A lot of these females want people to spend money on them. But you dating somebody seriously, somebody you like, and y'all buying each other gifts, or a man is buying you gifts, that's one thing. But that's not how she was making this situation sound. She was making this sound like it was a transaction. And these be the celebrities that's influencing our kids too. And I don't think that's going to be a good look for her. So, you know, the Monas of the world, y'all can defend that all y'all want. But I'm speaking more of Summer Walker, the artist, and how this is going to affect her career. You know, morally, you can do whatever you want behind the scenes because a lot of the girls are doing this. Sukiana was just saying that the other day. She was like, hey, I think Sweetie should just come out and be real. And then maybe more people will relate to her. But on the other hand, it's a difference between alluding to something and teasing it and letting fans kind of use their own imagination than you just coming out and saying, I'm a hoe. And I feel like that's what Summer Walker basically did with that live. And to me, the main thing I took from it was, Summer, you're a mother. And it was just giving, yeah, I'm rich, you know, but I got this money. The money can take care of the kids. I'm going to be out here doing me, though. And I'm not trying to say you can't have a life when you got kids, but damn. Like, just to see her saying all of this crazy stuff, kids in the background, listening to their mama talk about how, you know, she's selling her coochie to the highest bidder. It was kind of crazy to me. Funny, but sad a little bit at the same time. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Like the video and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.